So I'm a sacred dreamer, meaning when I have dreams, there are visions. This was passed down to me from my mom and my mom's mom. And I'm here to tell y'all about this dream I had today about 50 Cent and the people of Shreveport. So if you can please stay here for the entirety of the video, that would be great. That way you can get a visual of what is to come for the future. So if it is to come to pass, you will be able to come back to this video for proof. First, I'm going to give you imagery so you'll have an idea of what I saw in my dream. So this will be the second event that 50 Cent is potentially going to host in the future. The building was similar to our Shreveport Municipal. There was also a water park adventure type inside of this building. So the front of the building was glass door. And when you walk inside of the building to the right, it had like a call center, check-in booth area. To the center right, that's where the water area was, where you can go in a slide in a pool, and women and children were mostly over there. In the center is where the main event was being hosted. To the center left is where there was a walkway where you can still see the event. However, it was an area for people to talk, mingle, and have drinks. There were no chairs in that area. If you're still here, thank goodness, because we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds. And now I tell you how the dream began. I went to the front gate where you had to enter first in order to come into the event. I saw Curtis Jackson. He was in the passenger seat, and there was a female driver in a blue shirt, and there were two men sitting in the back of them. As they were leaving, I flagged them down, and I told 50, I was like, dude, you've been taking pictures with everybody. You have not taken a picture with me yet. He said, I got you. I got you when I come back. I walked back to the event, and a fight broke out. Children were fighting, adults were fighting, and shots fired. There was no security anywhere to be found. People got hurt. Now, later, you find 50 returns, and he's like, what's going on? I wanted this event to be successful and have a good turnout. How did this happen? I looked at him and said, well, where's your security? And he said, I don't know. He asked me for help and if we can try to get the situation calm. But by that time, the police came. They were able to get a lot of people arrested. And then he just shook his head and was like, how are we going to get people to come back because they're leaving? So I said, say less. I got you. So I took the microphone from him and I started telling people to come back. And for some reason, most of the people did hear me out and they came back. While we were in the center, I told everybody to form a circle and that we need to pray. But first, I got questions to ask. So I'm asking the crowd, has anybody been in a fight? Whether it's the first, second, third, or fourth, or fifth. And each time, everybody rose their hand. Curtis rose his hand. People were laughing and stuff. I told them, okay, it's time out for all that. Everybody that rose their hand, I just want y'all to know that violence is not the answer. So then we were getting ready to pray, and that's when Hurricane Chris showed up. He brought some unwanted guests, and next thing you know, another fight broke out, and people were passing gunfire back and forth. Meanwhile, 50 and I, when we were on stage, he was like, look, I put something in your pocket here. I want you to hold this and keep this safe. And it was a key, and I'm like, okay, cool, I got you. We see people coming towards our way. Obviously, they weren't coming for me, but because I was next to him, we both was in danger. We found a way to exit the back of the building, and it was more cars pulling up. One of Hurricane affiliates came in a red Crown Vic. The other person had like a gold minivan. Both of these cars had gold rims. A classic Cadillac was out there too. And people were just going crazy. Me and 50 was able to find a metal container in the back of the building. And there was a crackhead laying on top of it. We told him straight up, chill, be quiet, don't tell nobody was there because a lot of stuff was happening. A few moments later, the crackhead got shot. We didn't know who the person was that shot him. But when we stuck our head around the corner, that's when he heard a familiar voice say, hey, I came as quick as I could when you called me. I'm sorry I'm late. It was a military personnel. He told us, he was like, look, I can't help y'all from here. Y'all gonna have to be on your own at this point because I gotta go back. So he gave us a grenade, told us to throw it down up in that hole that was next to us and that hole would lead to the auditorium because it's that pool area that I was telling y'all about. So we did what he said. We threw the grenade up in the hole and it burst. The water came out and stuff. We jumped in. We held our noses. And it made us go through the slide area. So when we came out, we was in the slide area. And people were like trying to take pictures and stuff. And Curtis was like, chill, chill, chill. He finally made his way back to the front. Meanwhile, I had to deal with all the chaos, right? Because people were coming after me once they found out that he put something in my pocket. I tried to exit the front as well, but then one of the military personnel tried to shoot me, and Curtis was like, no, don't shoot her, don't shoot her. That's the girl. Of course, they didn't believe him, and they kept trying to shoot me, so my smart self took my butt back to the inside, and I found another way out to go on the side of the building. But the look on Curtis' face was like, dang, I'm sorry. I failed you. I can't protect you. That's the look that you don't ever want to see on somebody's face, ever. So Curtis spots me on the side, and he's coming towards me so he can retrieve the item that he told me to hold. And the unthinkable happened. He had a leak in his security, and one of the guys dressed inside of the military suit shot him as he was meeting me. So I take off running, and I'm going to go find some safety at this point. They shooting people that's gang affiliate, and I had on a red shirt. Like, how did it happen? So they tried to put this little message out to find me. Whoever could find me, get a reward, right? But they didn't catch me. And they weren't even really able to identify me like that because I wound up changing clothes anyways. The dream ended with me walking in my hood, just trying to find a new place to go, like, chill out for a moment. And all I could think of is that I got this key in my pocket that I don't know what to do with it. If you made it this far in the dream, I appreciate you. Dreams are longer, details are more, but I can't put everything on the internet. If you have any answers to my dreams, then that would be great if you could tell me what it means. I don't really understand why I had a dream about Hurricane Chris and 50 Cent being in the same room. It could be because all of this stuff that's going on is affecting me mentally. Or truly, this is a sacred dream and it's about what's to come for the future. And I'm just here to warn you. My mama always told me, when you have dreams like this, make sure the person who the dream was about knows. If y'all have any dreams that y'all want to talk about and y'all scared to talk about it, put them in the comments below.